So my oil cooler line is going to be a little bit in the way, so I might just have to relocate that 1-10 line. Otherwise, pump should fit in there okay. And here it is, finally installed. Managed to put this together with hose that I already had and a little angled hard pipe. Wouldn't quite line up without having that angled pipe in there. Could have probably pushed it, but that sits much nicer there like that. Also just repositioned that oil line and made up a little bracket there to hold that secure so it doesn't move around under pressure. So I think that's us done under here. Just routed the supply cable up by the side of the radiator there, and I think that's us done underneath. Okay, I'm starting to take the top end apart now. So we got the accessory belt off, slackened up the alternator, and taking the alternator water pump belt off. Next thing to do is take the thermostat housing off, get that out the way, and then we can get to the water pump. Not too sure if I'm going to have to take the intercooler out or not. I'm going to try it without first. So we've got the air pump idler pulley off and the thermostat housing off. Now it's just to get down and remove the water pump. So I ended up removing the water pump housing. So I've had to disconnect the OMP lines because they were routed in front of the water pump housing. Doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. I'll have to check what the OEM routing is. Main reason for removing that because one of the studs was stuck and I just could not get the stud out. And I just want to remove the studs and put the system back with bolts. Ordered some bolts in special for that. So that's it. It's all apart right now. I have managed in this process to break a plug off of that wire there. It's one of the sensors off the back of the pump housing. It's this puppy. Just has one wire going into it. I can't get focused on that. So I'm going to have to work out some way around that. Otherwise, need to get some new gaskets. And then I got to decide if I'm putting the stock OMP lines back on, which I think I probably will at this stage. They look to be in okay condition, although they're a little bit hardened. But I do have some braided lines. I'll dig those out and have a look. Some new crush washers on the fittings, and then put that back together. And then I think this can all start to go back together. And the only thing left then will be all of the wiring. So this could have been quite easily just a one-day job, but it's going to turn into taking about a week, and obviously I haven't had much time here during the week to work on it, so it's a nice little weekend job. All right, that's where we're at.